I don't, I don't even, I don't, I need to start, like, I need to figure out how to pull up the recording and just replay what I said. Good morning, everyone. Tom, aka Nostradamus, Nostra Idiot, sis, Nostra. Check the mic. Neo in the house. Farnswoggle, P. Horsetooth in the mother house. Ollie in the house. I want my money back. I do too. And, of course, the one and only, the great Retro in the mother house. What's good? Not Inglewood. Your shit's always up to no good, son. Why do you do that to me? You know what? I don't even know if I want to look at crypto. It's doing pretty bad. I was just telling you, this is a second chance. Maybe I don't reveal how much of a degen I am right now. I didn't look at crypto hardly at all. I looked at it every now and then, but I did things to take my mind off it. Yeah, it's getting ugly. I was just doing my number 2. It finally hit me right before instead of during. I took a quick look. Things weren't looking. Ding, 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 I actually timed that pretty good. I'll pull that up in a sec. NASDAQ was down like 260 points when I was taking my number, my little dingle. One of the things I did this weekend to keep my mind off crypto, it wasn't learning Python, guys. You want to take a guess? Yeah, I might need to start going to some meetings. I played a ridiculous amount of Rust. It was bad. It was bad. I'm using the excuse I'm waiting to get rated. It was so bad this morning. I woke up, got myself a gun, and then hopped on the Rust. Yes, this morning I've already played a couple hours. Did some chores. I went out and did some mining, farmed some wood. I put up electrical in the base with some solar panel and some lights. Usually when you get your base looking all nice and cool, that's when you get rated. They'll come in and ruin your life. So we'll see. We'll see, guys. I'm trying to just get like one, because I went ham this weekend. So now I'm dug in until I'm rated, but I am trying to focus my mindset so that when I do get rated, I'm gonna, and I'm working. And then plus, man, I put in, here come the excuses. Choo choo. I put in 80 hours. Oh my. So I put in like close to 80 hours 2 weeks ago. You know what, that whole cut over, including 30 to 40 hours just in a 3-day period. So I needed the, to decompress. So I got to get back. We got this new client, like big client, and me and a couple other engineers are basically just doing like, I don't even want to get into it. So it's gonna get hairy again. I'm responsible for quite a few things on that project. So got to get the mindset ready. Got to get get back in the groove, and then start figuring out like this whole Python journey and continuing my whole, eating healthy journey and getting back into shape. So, if you guys are looking to do some 30-day challenges, that's a good time. Get your mind off this crypto. This shit's dumping. It's not a lot of fun. I did post. This is pretty funny. So I posted in the Discord my trip to Costco. 15 minutes in and out. The only reason it took me an extra few minutes is because I had to hike up my skirt, and I went by the clothes and I bought some shorts. I'm basically saying I'm a woman shopping for clothes. I hate shopping for clothes, but I love Costco's got these shorts that I really like, and they got these bunch of, the hoodies and the pullovers. I'm getting one last week of Puma season, it looks like. It's nice and cool this weekend. And then Jason, that was pretty funny in the Discord. He gave me one of those.
For you. And how was it?
All right, we have it.
Yep,
we have it. I've been playing Elden Ring to get my mind off. Yeah, that's not my kind of game. I know a lot of people like that one. So, oh, you know what? Oh, all right, yeah, because I got a Twitch stream going to get my free skins. I just want to make sure that wasn't playing in the background. All right, let's I guess. I mean, I feel like this is gonna be a quick one. I'm like 5 minutes in and I'm already tapped out. Like I really, I just want to get back to Rust real quick before I have to go to work. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding, but I don't know. You're gonna have to give me some stuff to talk about. I am not. I take that back. I looked at. Actually, I can check my hero. I did put. I did bridge my hero over to Crystal Vale. Put him up. Put her up for like 40. There was a wizard up for like a wizard miner for like 13 crystal, and I was like, man, I should just summon instead, but I didn't, because then I would have to claim rewards, and I didn't really feel like doing that. Yeah, guys. Shit. Yikes. Is Crystal Vale taking any kind of heroes? What I don't even understand that question. Dumb it down for me, Retro. No, it's there's people over there summoning. There's a lot of Gen 1s, I think. We can take a look. This is ugly. Hold on. Like, we gotta get it. This is what I should have done. Is this instead. Make this a button. Gonna get the headphones on because I want to hear this with you. This is what we got going on, boys and girls. Nasdaq. Ooh, down 180. It was down about 200 and some. So I don't know. Maybe bloodbath. All right, bloodbath. Oof. Gold, 1866. Who cares? Crude oil, $107 a barrel. Hope you had a good Mother's Day this weekend. I called my mother up, wish her a happy Mother's Day. She asked, "Are you still on Bitcoin?" I'm like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Not doing so good, is it?" I'm like, "Yeah, we've had better days." And she goes, "It's all Biden's fault," and I'm just like, they are hardcore Republicans. I've said this before. We're talking like Reagan and Bush pictures. Like instead of having a picture of me on the wall, they have a picture of Bush. I remember when I went back home, Clinton or Crooks t-shirts, and I'm just like, I can't stand politics, guys. It's just like, one of the things that annoys me most about politics is everyone has an opinion, just like assholes, which is fine. But most people talk about like there's some kind of expert in politics. And I'm just like, dude, most people, first of all, that is a profession that takes a lot of knowledge and know-how. You got to know, global finance. Most people's political beliefs are just based off, it's nature versus nurture is a big argument. Like if you're growing up, like, is this athlete really good because of nature or nurture? I tell you what, man, when it comes to politics, most of it's learned behavior. You just learn and you hear from people and you're just like, yep, that's it. And then you got these people that just believe hardcore one way or the other. It's always the president's fault. like right now, it's always Biden's fault. But when Trump was in office, it was always Obama's fault, right? Or vice versa. It's always Trump's fault. You know what I'm saying? And so you're always pushing the blame this way and this way. And it's just like, and I'm just like, I told my mom, I'm just like, man, first of all, I've already lost. I'm pretty sure we haven't seen Sir Cheeseburger the Great. He's already so disgusted with me because I don't like Trump. I don't. I didn't like Trump before he ran for office. So what do you? What makes you think I'm going to like him when he's in office? Anyway, I don't want to. I don't like Trump, right? But I'm not too happy with Biden. I'll say I have not been happy with Biden. So I don't know, man. My biggest problem is Trump. Maybe not intentionally, but he caused a great divide. Like the divide in the United States has gotten much worse. There's a reason why Russia wanted Bernie Sanders, and they're like, "Oh, Trump? Are you kidding me? Let's get that guy in office. That'll divide the United States." So, another thing, someone at ELI5 this. Everyone's putting up these stickers at the gas station. This is Biden's fault, and I'm just like, what did Biden do to like? Isn't please? Maybe I'm just stupid. Which is, again, I don't claim to be an expert in politics like most people. And when I do, I try and look at both sides. My dad's like, you must watch a lot of CNN. And I'm like, I wanted to say you must watch a lot of Fox, right? But the simple fact is I try not to pay attention to either of them because they're both a bunch of, it's just an agenda. It's just a political agenda. Fox is Trump is great, Republicans are great, Democrats are bad, and CNN's the polar opposite. And I know for a fact all they do is watch Fox. But you can't have a normal discussion with people on this stuff. That's why one of the reasons why they say don't talk about politics and religion. Anyway, I would just like to know what Biden did to cause gas prices to go up. I thought that was mostly because of Putin. I mean, is it Biden's fault because we're not going to nuclear war? I mean, that'll solve gas prices. Please, seriously, I'm sure there's some reason out there it's Biden's fault. I would love to hear why. Yeah, I'm trying to start a fire. I'm just trying not to talk about. Who gives a shit, guys? You already know. I'm not. Let's see. It looks like we've only got 2 viewers. And, I never know with this thing. So people are upset. I'm talking about what do you want to talk about? Crypto? Look at this, guys. Last time when I talked about Trump when we lost Sir Cheeseburger the Great, I had 1,227 subscribers. That was like, so I've had a few streams since then. I will say, no one wants to hear about crypto. I would say most people's crypto channels views are down, but I've lost 1 subscription in the last, well, that says +2, but it's probably, I don't get on here for 100,000 subscribers, and you're always going to get my truth out of me. I'm going to tell you what's on my mind. You don't have to agree with me. That's your right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, I don't even want to look at, I'm tapped out. I'm tapped out, guys. Thank you. 12 minutes in, I'm done. Speaking of television shows, great segue, Neil. Oh, that's enough. So first of all, I wanted to hang up just because it's all Biden's fault. I'm kidding, but later on in the stream, my dad's like, "Have you been watching Ozark?" I'm like, I liked Ozark, but I just haven't been feeling it lately. He's like, "Oh, I think that show's better than Breaking Bad," and I'm just like, ugh. Now that one was just like, no. Calm the F down. Like, let's be honest here. So I did start watching it again last night. Excuse me. I'm in season 4, episode 2. It's okay. Like I'm just like, there was parts that was really good, and there's parts that's just really stupid, and I'm kind of lost on a couple parts now because it's been so long. Like I don't know what's going on with this FBI chick. Like why are they like working together? Or she's almost ready to work for what's his face, and I'm not gonna go rewatch it, so I don't know. Show seems like it's okay. But Breaking Bad, I'm like, when's the last time you watched Breaking Bad? And he's, oh, it's been a long time. And I'm like, you need to go, because I get excited every now and then. Like, I'll watch, I don't know, I'd watch a comedy, and I might say something like, man, this might be funnier than It's Always Sunny. And then I go watch It's Always Sunny again, and I'm like, nah, dude. That other show I watched was really good, but It's Always Sunny is, I would say, comedy wise, I think that my two favorite comedies, hands down, genius comedy, are It's Always Sunny and Letterkenny. If you've never watched those, it may not be your brand of humor, but those shows are freaking amazing. Archer's up there for me too. But when it comes to just normal TV, Breaking Bad's on, it's a whole different level. Like there's so much. In fact, it is so great. Most of the like the devil's in the details. The details they put in that show over the years and crossbreed with it's Better Call Saul. It's like in the writing and the, oh my goodness, guys, it's on whole different levels. Whole different levels. The Killer Mike scene was stupid as hell. What show are we talking about, Farnswoggle? Yeah, it probably was the Great Sir Cheese. Jason in the house. How you doing? Peasants are today? Psh, I don't got any money for peasants. I'm a freaking peasant. That Killer Mike scene was stupid. Which one, Farnswoggle? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Mac is a serial killer? Killer Mike. Are we talking Ozarks? Because I don't know who Mike is on the Ozarks. I know who Mike seen. Oh, bro, you're killing me. I'm waiting. Oh yeah, overreaching. I have to finish Ozarks, but I don't see anything happening in these last two seasons for me to even put it close to Breaking Bad. Ozark. I don't know the Killer Mike scene. Is this something in the Ozarks I haven't seen yet, or I don't. Who's Mike? I don't. Marty. Marty's the only reason I even watched that show is because I'm a huge Jason Bateman fan. My parents live in the Ozarks. It was one of these shows. I watched the first season and I'm like, yeah, this is pretty good. It's a little over the top, I guess. I guess the cartel could be that brutal, but yeah. And then, like season 2, I'm pretty sure I was really hungover and I watched all season 2 in bed in one day, and it kind of the same thing with season 3. Killer Mike is a rapper. You guys, Killer Mike. Oh, he was in what? Killer Mike. Oh, Killer Mike rapper. Uh, Filmography. All right. Aqua. Oh, ATL. Are we talking about Atlanta? Ozark himself. I must not have seen that yet. I'm only on season 4, episode 2. Yeah. Never heard of this guy. All right, looking forward to that. Like I was watching the show last night and I'm like, again, there were parts where it got kind of good and then there were parts like I could just turn this off. I don't even care. Ruthie randomly meets Killer Mike in a restaurant and says she likes. Oh, yeah. Yep. Sometimes you do some corny shit to bring in some fans. So Neo asks, "Are there any good shows out there?" Well, if you've never watched Atlanta, that's one I've been watching. It's kind of cool. You got to really be in a mood for that. If you've never watched For All Mankind, I think the new season of that's coming pretty soon. I really like that show. Obviously, Severance. The Outer Range. A lot of the lads in the channel love that one. To me, it's like maybe a 6. Honestly, like I can watch Outer Range and it's the same thing. And I'm just like, sometimes parts of it are really cool. And other time it's just like, yeah, I could turn this off. I don't give a shit. Like if I never finished Outer Range, I don't think it would affect my sleep. Finish these. Finish these, PP. Finish these, bro. I'll probably finish it. They're just not like I don't I don't get off work and just be like, sometimes it just shows you just can't wait to watch. And Severance was like one of those shows. Breaking Bad. Bro, Breaking Bad's so good. Breaking Bad is so freaking good that I'll re-marathon it for like the last time I re-marathon it was like 2 months ago. Probably like my 7th time of watching through it. It is so good that when you're watching it, you want to watch the next episode. You look forward to doing stuff, getting your work done so you can relax and watch the next episode. Outer Range, I don't give a shit. Ozark, I don't give a shit. Severance was one of those shows. I looked forward to it. I couldn't wait to watch the next episode. There's some corny shows out there I've liked that kind of captivated me like that, but you created an Apple. Yeah. Apple TV has a lot of good shows. I think, there's another show on HBO I want to watch. I hear it's good. It's very similar to The Wire. Jamie Hector, probably the quickest way. We Own the Night, or We Own the City. I hear this is good. I think there's only been a few episodes out. Who is that guy? He looks familiar. That guy I know that guy. I like him. That guy looks familiar. Jamie Hector is a great actor. He was also in Bosch. If you've never seen Bosch or The Wire, The Wire's, that guy is in every HBO show. He was on The Wire. He was in Entourage. But I hear this is pretty good. I might have to check this one out. Jermaine Crawford. That guy looks familiar too. Yeah, but if you've never seen The Wire, definitely watch that one. John Bernthal. Yeah. All right. Delaney Williams. Who was that guy? And then I wanted to see. Oh yeah, he was a good doctor. Yeah, that show was cheesy AF. I watched that for a couple episodes, trying to find a new Grey's Anatomy fix, because I talk about a show that I used to be addicted to. I really liked it. When they had McDreamy and stuff, but then the show got really stupid. Yeah, we're not even T Stout in the house. How you doing, brother? We're not even gonna look at the market. In Ozark, the scene where she bumps into Killer Mike and they pontificate over Nas the rapper. Gotta open them books. Yeah, I'm waiting for my base to get rated. I'm waiting for my base to get rated, then I'm gonna chill on Rust. I've watched every episode of The Wire. Yeah, great show. Great show. Again, I think Breaking Bad's the greatest show of all time, but I put The Wire right there with it. And if anyone were to say like I think The Wire's better, I'd be like, you know what, bro? There's not, you know what I'm saying? Like it's such a close race. Yeah, yep. Neo, you might be like, we might be related or something. All right. I was getting ready to go. I guess, guys. I mean, let's see what's happening. Is it NASDAQ 204? Let's see. We got something for that. Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing? I mean, do we really want to look? It could get a lot worse. If you're here for the hopium, you better take. Actually, if you're here for the hopium, I got a link for you guys because I don't got any freaking hopium for you. I'm more inclined to think Capo's right now than anyone, and I'm not even joking. There's blood in the streets. The fear and greed is it. I mean, the fear. We'll take a look at the fear and greed. I wonder what Jordan Cameron has to say. It doesn't even look like George. Did George run out of hopium? No way. Did he already give up? Because he usually streams more. Yeah. Oh, wait, he's live. Extreme fear for Bitcoin. Okay, so I thought maybe he had given up. I thought let's see what he's got to go. Let's see what he's got to say. It's okay, guys. We've been here before. Lottie-dottie. We were here just last summer, and we're still above last summer, guys. Just keep DCAing. And yeah, actually, it's DCA week. Let me DCA right now. Let me DCA. It's not real money, but just I wonder if he's still doing the DCA because his DCA has got to be getting hamskied right now, right? Top of the morning, T-Top in the house. How you doing, brother? Is Amazon and Google? I'm not sure. I remember there being some talk about them splitting.
Yes, that can happen too.
You need to video yourself with that. I'm going to create a bloodbath channel, and everyone needs to upload them dancing to bloodbath.
It serves no one good to try to panic sell. It never happens. It never turns out good. Even if you do catch it right, let's just say you catch it right, you panic sell at right now, and it does go a little bit lower, right? What it's going to end up happening is you will spend literally every second of every day looking at a price, wondering if you made a mistake, wondering if you should buy.
That is actually, I mean, I've said this before. That is actually very, very good advice, George. Very good advice. Because you will, when you sell, and that's one of the reasons I don't like selling. You will just sit there constantly worrying about the price.
So it's not worth it. And normally speaking, it doesn't work either. So this is why just stress-free DCA on a schedule.
Stress-free, bitch. Well, how do you do that? I'm down $500,000.
Really the best way to survive long term. But I recognize
the best way to survive long term would have been
handle it. Not everyone has the cash to do
sell in November.
If you could figure it out, and that's what I'm here to try to help you guys do. If you could figure it out, you will survive this, and you will survive any correction in the future.
I agree, George. Very solid advice.
That simple.
Very solid advice. I'm with you on that one, brother.
I love VeChain. I do too.
Yeah, VeChain. Get the F out of here. You won't shut up about VeChain. So he's right. Now here's the deal. You gotta be ready, bros and sisters. You gotta be ready. I think this is gonna be long and ugly. I think it's gonna be a long summer. Who knows, man? We might get lucky. There are some big earnings this week. Jeremy Lefebvre has some hope that it could turn the markets around. Honestly, the best bottom indicators right now are the fact that it is so bloody, right? Maybe we're hitting extreme fear, extreme capitulation, but it's kind of like, actually, let's take a look. I mean, it was the opposite for years, for me. I need to do it in this one. So for years, it was the opposite for me. I mean, I'm kind of contrarian to begin with, so, and it's a pretty good way to trade the markets, quite honestly. But for years. I mean, and I was waiting for the next like pullback starting in 2013. Um, this is a weekly, so this is 2008, or is that? No, that's just COVID, right? So 2008 it barely even looks like anything right now. But here was really bad, like 60% dip, I think. Yep, 60%. End of the world shit. End of the world. Like there was the big short. It told us it was almost a complete collapse of the economy. I don't know if they were overstating it, but we went on a historic run. It was great. We were back up to all-time highs. All 2013. Shit was just like, oh man, when is the next big dip? Right? Just kept coming. I mean, a little bit here, but it didn't last long, and just like another massive bull run. And this was a pretty rough period. And this was 2018. That lasted for a while. Let's see, September to April. So we're in a similar situation. Are we going to get out of it soon? Who the hell knows, guys? Who the hell knows? But all I'm saying is this entire time I was waiting for those pullbacks, and it really never came until this ridiculousness. So now I'm kind of thinking the opposite, everyone's panicking, blood in the streets, all that, all the cliches. The problem is, like, I don't think it's out of the question for us to come all the way down to here. And for like, if it ever did this, and it was just chilling right here, everyone would be just still in a great mood. Markets would be happy. Markets would be healthy. This is an insane, still an insane up move during this period. You're talking 109% in the last like 12 years. That's your average, what, 7% a year? So we could come all the way down to here, and this would be like a normal market. This is parabolic. So I would be more inclined to think that this is either going to get worse and then maybe bounce, but it's going to be like one of these moves. It's going to take some time, right? Or, honestly, realistically speaking, like, can it get a lot worse? That's why I'm saying, if you're not buying, you definitely should be dipping your toes in the water. But you got to understand, it could get a lot worse. We're only at 25%, 30, 40, 50, 60. These numbers have happened. And there's a lot of doom and gloom out there. There could be some extreme fear, some Bitcoin, and triggered alerts. One good thing for Bitcoin, I would say, is uh, besides the fact that we're at like 33,000, we're below 33,000. There's probably not a lot of Yahoos going long, leverage long. So hopefully we won't get a lot of triggered stop losses in this crazy crash. Let's see. Selling May and go away stopped being a thing, I think, about 10 years ago. When you say, oh, yeah, whatever. It sucks, I guess, but my life hasn't changed. I have way more money right now than I did 2.5 years ago. 2.5 years ago, I had like probably less than 30 grand in my stock account and living paycheck to paycheck. For the most part, my credit cards were paid off. Now I still, like, if I cash out now, I could probably, have at least 300,000. My credit card's paid off. Still got my job, making good money. So it's hard to complain. Long-term focus, guys. I am long-term vision. I will ride this until I'm wrong or I'm right. And the history says I will eventually be right. I just don't know how long it's going to take. So these are times, and that's all I'm doing. I'm not getting too crazy, risky stuff like peasants. And I don't got time for peasants right now. Like that, I do not have free cash like that. I have loans I have to pay off on Harmony One. If you got the free cash and you enjoy it, go for it. But I'm not getting in high risk shit. I'm down like 40 grand probably in DFK. I mean, I haven't sold, so I haven't lost it yet. I'm just going to keep farming. Hopefully, if this lasts another 1 to 2 years, hopefully I just farm and farm and farm. In 1 to 2 years, I'm up big again, right? Who knows? And it was mentioned, I think, Farnswoggle, the great philosopher Farnswoggle. If you believe in the team, he's seen this stuff before. I think the DFK team's the best team out there. I mean, Nigel will disagree with this. He'll say Axie Infinity, but make you wealthy now. I'll make you wealthy now. Just keep buying. Keep buying. You'll get there. If you want to get wealthy now, what is the best risk reward to get wealthy now? Go buy a bunch of dragon armor skins, rust skins, those things. I'm kind of messing with you, but I'm tempted to get into that market too. These rust skins, man, they like 7x. This one 7x. If you're good at picking those, it's basically a non-NFT, skin version of NFTs that it's not on the blockchain. There's money to be made out there. There's gold in them hills. There's opportunity everywhere. But for me, I'm just going to keep buying. I wish I had more money. I wish I had more money to buy. I would buy. I would be buying. Like, I'm trying to think of ways to get more money, but I don't know. I'm kind of tapped out, guys. I pretty much went every last dollar I had in last summer at Lowe's, which we're not there yet. I'm sure George has pulled that hopium out yet, but I think it's coming. Let's see if the market's still a bloodbath, I'm sure. Yeah, negative 260. It's just getting worse, guys. It's just getting worse. That redhead is hot. Who is that? Oh, get down, Lim. Hey, baby. All right. Oh, I'm trying to get amped up. I'm bummed, guys. All right, I'm bummed. Let's get really sad. Bitcoin. Ugh. You want to get really sad? Crystal's below $2. Jewel $1.34. I could see both of these going sub $1. I could see Jewel going to 50 cents. I can see Jewel or Crystal going below $1. Clooney 12 cents. Poor Bill Skaws getting his ass handed to him. Night is finally starting to dump. Tranquil, when is that? Isn't the Peasants on Wednesday? I thought that and Gen Zero, Semphira, and Tank. That shit ain't happening. I still might, guys. I don't know. They should just, honestly, it concerns me because they're not gonna, I don't know how much capital they're really gonna get off that. Is that really enough to do anything these days? Like, maybe they should be like, I don't know. That's a tough one, man. Crystal, I mean, the DFK team's probably got enough cash reserves to go for a while. I don't know about this FIRA tank thing, this FIRA tank situation. I don't even want to look at Evo. I mean, Evo's doing okay, I guess. Actually, let's take a look. I probably have a shitload of locked Evo. Maybe that one will pay off someday. Yeah, I think Farnswoggle was talking about that. I haven't been paying attention. They're worrying about it going off peg. I mean, that's a legit concern. If you have a lot of money over there, that's the biggest risk, is whether or not it can hold the peg. It's gone way off peg before, last May. So it could most definitely happen again. Key and Pill has some weird tokenomics. Yeah. Nimrod in the house. How you doing, brother? Excuse me. Yeah, I would actually think I would enjoy trying to figure out and playing Key and Peele. I like that whole farm stuff, but I don't got no Key and Peele money right now, guys. And I'm probably not about to put some in, though I might. Let's see how actually. I don't even want to look. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully Harmony wants 7 cents. All right, I'm probably not getting 66% already. I have. Maybe we can do this. So no one that's ever seen this freaking dance. I hate Binance. Even their website, like, it's not very intuitive. All right, so I have $3,100. Withdraw. Let's see. I forget which one to do it. I'll probably have to do a test. Do I have that wallet over here? Because that's going to be annoying. I might already have to give up on this shit. All right, I have it right here. I'm going to have to log into that bitch. Oh, wait. Existing wallet? No. God damn it. All right. Son of a bitch. I have no way to recover that wallet on this computer. I think it's on my laptop, so I'll just do that later. I was gonna send my BUSD. I sent it to, you got to send it to the Binance wallet in the United States. Then you can send it to MetaMask. It's a whole like, I hate it. And then I buy Harmony One on Pancake Swap, and then I send Harmony One across the Harmony One bridge. I don't know, that shit's going away, I think. Oh wait, I'm thinking of the Terra bridge. So then I send one over and then I transfer one into freaking USD and I pay my loan off. So I probably am gonna lose $100 doing all that shit, right? All right. Nimrod, what's the latest with the prisoner of the escape? I haven't been paying attention to that. Like, she obviously she look. All right, Tom, don't even say it. Don't it? She looks like there might be some inbreeding going on there. Like she doesn't look right in the head. So I don't know if she's been brainwashed. Apparently the dude's like 6'7". So I paid very little attention to this story. Ledger UST not on Binance. I don't think so. That would be amazing if it was. I don't think it was the last time I checked. It's on Coinbase, but you can't send it out. This is how much this interface sucks. Not intuitive at all. What is this? If they have UST now, are you kidding me? Wormhole. I think it might be now. The Nano S. It's okay. I like it. The only thing I don't like about it is the buttons are kind of annoying. The buttons are really close to each other. I wish they were, it's just not very ergonomic. Other than that, it's fine. Let me try this. I need to do this anyway, so I think because I checked on the app, it didn't have it on the app, but maybe they just added it recently. Oh fuck, I hate Binance. Like the app will log you out. It won't stay logged in, and the face ID, and it's such a pain in the ass. Son of a bitch. Binance, you suck. And I have Alice, but the problem with Alice is you can only get money. You can get money from Terra Luna to Alice to your bank, but you can't, right now, you can't go from your bank to Alice to Terra Luna. I wonder if I can do, they probably don't have a pair. And does this allow you to send out? Trade. I don't know how to use their pro trading. They don't have UST for trading. Wait, this doesn't even show. BUSD, UST. Yeah, so they have UST, USD. If I go from BUSD to USD, sell. No. Worst fucking interface on the planet. All right. Sell. Amount 3,088 will give me 3,000. 3,000. So I only lose about $1, I guess. I hate that it opens this new window. All right, so I have $3,085. Now if I try and trade UST, USD, we're gonna go like this. Oh, I'm gonna make some money here, boys. I guess I gotta buy. Sometimes you don't know whether you're buying or selling. All right, so buy 3,085. Now I mean, let's find out. Screw it. Binance didn't accept your ID when you got a felony. Lord of the Rings. What do you? Oh, Koska in the house. How you doing, brother? Smeagol. It's only money. No, I have the plus. This is my bad. I have the Nano S Plus. I don't like the buttons are really close instead of further apart. My caveman like hands struggle with it. But I also have the X. I like the X buttons a lot better. It's kind of hard to justify the EXO unless you want like Bluetooth to your iPhone. All right, I don't know if I have this in my wallet. I don't know if the order went through. And it's gone. The order has not gone through yet. Let's see. And open orders. I'm just going to let that one simmer for a while. And we can pop back on over to Defikingdoms. Yeah. I think I sent these miners 48 hours ago and I haven't collected them yet. That's how little attention I've been paying, guys. Really, I just been playing Rust to get my mind off of it. Escape from reality. I like Binance in the beginning, but their interface sucks. They have a lot of problems. Their mobile app's a pain in the ass. I tell you what, man, Coinbase and Gemini, you pay a little bit in fees. Coinbase Pro is supposed to be really cheap. But if you want an easy experience, the one thing I will give Binance is at least it looks like I'll be able to send UST off. You can't send your UST off with Coinbase. You can't more than half the time you can't send your Harmony One off Binance. So they all have their problems. It's all liquidity issues. You know, all these different exchanges. What's the total crypto? Like, do we really? There's only $1.5 trillion total in all crypto, and then your liquidity is everything, guys. So how much liquidity can there be on these 37 million different exchanges, right? The bigger ones will have more liquidity, but they're also doing things like I guarantee you, Binance, when you buy Harmony One, most of that's locked up on validators earning interest. When you buy Luna, I guarantee you Luna is on Binance, and Luna's on Coinbase. If you think they're not staking that shit, you're out of your mind. You're out of your freaking mind. Oh, speaking of that, I think Coinbase, let's see, earnings calendar. I think Coinbase is after the bell or before the bell. There was a big one before the bell. Let's see what we got. I think this graph. This doesn't look right. Oh, April. Oh, no. What? Monday. Blue Apron. How is that thing still in business? Groupon. Lemonade. How's Lemonade doing? Palantir is a big one, actually. These don't say before or after the bell. Gee, many Christmas, guys. That one sucks. I like the picture. Earnings calendar. Oh my goodness. Bunch of idiots out here. April. God damn it. What is today? The night before the bell. Nothing of importance. After the bell, Zynga, bleh. Peloton, bleh. Palantir is before the bell tomorrow. That could be a big one. Win after the bell tomorrow. See how things are going. Disney after the bell Wednesday. Switch. I'll be doing some work this week on our data center and Switch. Beyond Meat, apparently the big thing there is whether or not what's up with them in McDonald's. I thought that's it. I thought there was, I guess everyone bigs pretty much. Yeah. All right. I guess I don't know. There's not much hope. I don't see anything here that could really turn the markets around. So it could be a long, at least 3 weeks until the next earnings. We do got CPI data Wednesday. That could be in it more bloodbath. I'm not even going to play the song. Let's see. Now the Nasdaq's down 300 points. Bitcoin 32. Bitcoin's still going down. Oh my goodness. Like, let's just shut it down. Can I get my UST? Yeah. I did not. All right. I just entered my PIN. There's no way I talked for 10 minutes. Did I do it wrong? All right, let's collect our heroes. Let's go. This isn't even a Chipotle burrito anymore. This is like, it takes me 2 days to buy a burrito now. I mean, a burrito every 2 days is better than at least you know what I'm saying? At least I think I could survive for a long time if all I could eat was a burrito every other day. I mean, at least a few months, right? You guys read the Square Enix deal? They sold some of their major studios like Tomb Raider and Deus Ex, along with some devs. No, I did not. I really like the Deus Ex. I like the first one or two, I think. The one on Xbox, the newer version, like not Xbox X and S, or like the first, like the Xbox, where I didn't like it. I liked it when it was more like retro style. It was a really cool game. But then it got too 3D and too like, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. It's and barely 15% of the market cap of Axie. Oh wow. Anyone doing those missions? No. Are you out of your freaking mind, Jason? Some people are. You ain't gonna catch my ass doing that shit. Did I get a Jackie? Like if I got a Jackie, I could afford a burrito, but That didn't happen. All right, let's send them off mining again. I mean, I'm not earning burritos if I don't send them off. Anyone ready for a level up? Some are getting close. That's 4. I don't have my Gen 0. She's over on Crystal. We'll go check her out. Let's see. I guess we'll just go with that. Let's see. 8.8. How much was Jewel? Is that... Maybe I'm still getting a burrito. $1.32. I'm still earning. I'm still getting a Chipotle burrito a day. Stop your complaining, Tom. It could be worse. I mean, I can't get the chips and guac in the drink anymore. I mean, that isn't a chip. Apparently, that's not a meal for Retro. That apparently his Chipotle burritos are like $15. Square Enix pushes blockchain narrative. I think I've heard that before. All right, let's pop on over to. Actually, I want to check Evoverse before we flip on over to DFK. Do they have the new GUI yet? Announcements. Just wanted. So that was May 4th. Yep, nothing new over here. New IES starts tomorrow. All right, so we haven't heard much from that. Let's see how much locked Evo I have. 7:30. Are you kidding me? Like, I swear to God, an hour ago, I didn't know I was going to fill the next 5 minutes. I find a way. Tell me this isn't a game. Tell me this isn't a game. Did I get my refund? Let's see. Claim. I guess I did not. I completely forgot about this, guys and gals. I don't even know what just happened. What do you mean 947 is my fee? Claimed all. You're unclaimed. 75 locked. Another 7,000. I have 17,000 here. 7,000 here. So I'm to 24,000 locked. If this hits DFK, imagine if Evo hits Bitcoin prices. If Evo were to get to the price of Bitcoin, there's some hopium for you. Obviously, I'm being a dumbass. Like, guys and gals, Evo's not going to hit the price of Bitcoin. If Evo were to even hit $1, I would be ecstatic. All right, let's see. Deposit max only 947. I feel like I put more in than that, but whatever. I mean, that would have been 25%. Oh, that's about right. I have 2,800 in there, so that's about right. Evoverse is like 0.04. It's down about half from when I put it in. 0.03, down about 60%. I think I got in a 0.08, 0.09. Let's see. This is a good... Wait, get a couple tacos from Jack. And I can't eat the tacos, bro. I don't eat meat. And I can't eat... Oh, the corn. You're wrong. I'm wrong. I can get them without the meat. But they fry those. A lot of times those fryers, they're supposed to have gluten-free fryers, but you can't trust that shit. I get cross-contamination, boys. You guys didn't even know that was a thing. Like, eating out for me is a pain in the ass because cross-contamination. I go eat a salad at freaking a restaurant and I die because, there's some gluten. I'm kidding, but you get my point. There's not a whole lot of. I don't know that there's any gluten in this house. I have not eaten out for 2 years. 2 years and 3 or 4 months. Not once. Not once. No Taco Bell. No Chipotle. No Pyology. No, nothing. Nothing. It's all been home cooked. If I ever need to eat on the go, I pack a meal. I got a little lunchbox. Cool it up, guys. Save a lot of money. I can't get cross-contaminated, and I eat healthier, right? Let's see. Wait, hold on. You've been reading about this blockchain push. I think we're early on some trends, and DOX benefited from that. Let's see what they come up with now. Deus X benefited from blockchain trends. Hopefully this week, Retro, you're not crawling up my ass about Project Rug Pull. I've been putting some notes together. Let's see. Yeah, the UI is horrible. That fee is kind of high. 960. No, I don't. I think that just meant that was what I was getting back. Because I got 900 and some back. That would have been 25%. And then I just redeposited it. So I think it was just bad wording. Remember, I don't think those guys are English. Remember when they found feces in those Jack in the... Bro, most of that time, there's feces in most food. I've worked, do you think, dude, there was this one guy, he was such an asshole. I mean, he's like family to me, but he was such an, we worked at this pizza joint together. Dude, you don't even want to know. You don't even know what I'm about to tell you. This guy is so mentally deranged. He would go take a dump, not wash his hands, and brag about it and start kneading the dough for the pizza, right? I seen him spit loogies in the pizza sauce. Oh, guys. If you want some, you want some motivation to not eat out. That shit happens. And that's just a guy going out of his way to be disgusting. I've seen numerous people. My previous job, man, I seen more dudes than you want to know go in and just take the nastiest sounding, blow the toilet up shit you've ever heard in your life. I don't even know how the toilet survived. Watch the dude, I'm sitting there taking a leak. Watch the dude walk up, get out of the stall, and walk right out the door. Sink. I'm not saying it was just I would say more than 50% of the dudes, what is going on? Just right past the door. What? So if you think there's not fecal matter in most of the food you eat, it don't kill you, I guess. They found fingers, rats, in McDonald's food. They found bloody fingers in Jack. I've heard that one. I'm pretty sure I've heard that one. Finger in Jack in the box taco. Bloody finger. A history of human fingers found in fast food. A Las Vegas woman. Oh, it was the chili. That's right. I think she planted that one, right? Arby's finger, Winnie's finger, Chili's. Yeah, that was a scam. The legit finger in the custard. Cole's frozen custard. Yeah, it's kind of like the. Did you hear that such and such had his stomach pumped and there was a pint of the sticky icky in there? That one's floated around. Or some famous rock star snorting coke out of someone's ass, and that's been through at least 3 or 4 different singers that I've heard of in my life. Wait, hold on. You FIs are pissed. Why? Why are we pissed? Why are us FIs pissing you off there, Retro? What did us FIs do? All right, 7:39 a.m. I'm really enjoying the conversation right now. I don't want to go to work. Not even talking about crypto. All right, let's see how DFK. Glad I was too poor for most takeouts. Jason says this. What is this, Ebert? Bro. It's the exact same. The tokenomics are the exact same. You've asked that like 3 times in the last 2 weeks. Evoverse is a clone of DFK. Do you know the DFK tokenomics? You know the Evoverse tokenomics. Exact freaking same thing. Bill Skaw in the house. How you doing, brother? We were talking about you earlier. We were looking at the it's probably a little sore subject, but we were looking at Clooney. I was thinking about the time when Clooney was dropping below $2 and old Bill Skaw in the house was saying people are going to regret it. I know I'm picking on you, Bill. We're all getting our ass handed to us right now. But I feel, basically, I'm just saying I feel bad for you on that one. Yeah, 1-to-1, bro. Like right click, they went to, I can't think of it. The depository. What's the code? Bitstamp? No, GitHub. They went to GitHub, clone, download, changed a few words, uploaded, and turned the farm on. It's an exact 1-to-1 clone for the tokenomics. I think 100% same clone. They just different UI, different GUI, different name of the Gen Z. I bet it's like completely 100% Defikingdoms. Like probably took them a morning if they knew how to do it. All right. Does not look like my MLJ Hectic in the house. How you doing, brother? Does not look like my Gen Zero is rented out yet. Going for the 40 burger. Maybe I got a little greedy. Let's see what we got. Let's see what they're going for. Yep, prices are falling. These are all Gen. Yeah, they're already up to Gen 3s over here, guys. Mm, 20, 45. All right, I guess these idiots that undercut the market too far. We can go a lot lower, Bill. that reminds me, I almost forgot. I wish you could just lower the price instead of having to go through all this. And I gotta do this. Nimrod thinks 20K. Nimrod, aka Capo, you and Capo. You, Capo, and Nigel need to get an apartment together. You guys can do Tomb Forks and talk about how Bitcoin's going to 20K. Michael Saylor ain't saving us. Nothing's saving Bitcoin until the market gets saved. Ain't no one buying Bitcoin right now. There are no catalysts. I think the ETF could come out and get approved right now. I think the price would still go down. Not even joking. Who the hell wants to buy Bitcoin right now? Besides me. Besides some of you guys. So there's like 3, this crowd right here, we're smart. We know it's a good time to be buying. Most people aren't. Michael Saylor won't capitulate. That he's a bro. He's a bro. He will go down broke before he sells Bitcoin. Mark my words. He is a Bitcoin maxi. He thinks Bitcoin is greater than anything in the world. And you want to talk about someone that doesn't need money. Like what's the worst thing that could the worst thing that could happen to Michael Saylor is Bitcoin goes to zero and he's probably still won't be broke. I mean, he'll probably still be able to, I mean, he'll feel like it's the end of the world, but they need to make a way so where you can just check a box that says only higher or, lock it from selling. So you don't have to go through all these extra typing and shit. Yeah, keep going. Well, this is your opportunity, T-Top. I'm working on my second whole coiner. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there, but if it keeps going down and stays like this for 2 years, I'll be able to get to 2 coins. All right, so let's take a look at what I meant to do. Actually, we can just pop onto the Discord, probably. I haven't even been paying attention to any of this shit. What has Capo been saying? Suck my nutsack. This is why I've been in stables this whole time. I got something for you, Michael. It's called the Spider-Man. All right. Fear and greed. This is a bottom indicator. It's good. It is actually good that the fear and greed's going down. Right now, if it wasn't going down, we're at an 11. How low can it go? I don't know. Like it could probably go to like 3 or 4 or 2 or 1. Like it's gone to 99. It has gone to 99. Do you think it can't go to 1? Did it? I wonder if it hit 1 during that. I don't know. Did it hit 1 during the COVID crash? It had to be freaking close. So this is a bottomish indicator. There's definitely blood in the streets, but it could last a while. Again, there's nothing going on right now that screams, time to just risk. Like what's going to happen? The war is probably going to drag on for a while. The war ending might be a little bit of a spark, but we need some dominoes. That we're in a dominoes falling situation, and we're talking dominoes to fall or to start going up. The war ending, inflation slowing down, earnings, the next round of earnings to be really good, supply chain issues to start, not being a problem. We're gonna need some dominoes to fall. So for me, not financial advice, mow some lawns, drive some Uber Eats, get a second job, or, again, improve your skill set, earn more money on your job. I think those times are going to be coming to an end pretty soon where we have more power than the people desperate to get workforce. It might last another year or 2. So these are your chances to improve your skills, make more money, have disposable income, and just keep investing. These are when people, these are the times. The problem is, again, Bitcoin can go to 20,000. Bitcoin can go to 10,000. It really can. People say it can't, but they're idiots. People were saying in 2018, and I remember I was laughing at them. I thought crypto was mostly just a speculative. I didn't know it that well. But I guarantee you, I was laughing at Bitcoin people. I was laughing at Farnswoggle because I know Farnswoggle was in Bitcoin back then. Bitcoin was at 20,000. Everyone was talking about how it's going to 40,000. And then it went to like 10,000. And people were like, oh, this is a bottom. This is a bottom. And then it went to 6,000. I said it on my channel. I can't go find the video. Retro's probably seen it. He's been going. That dude's die hard right there. He's been watching all my old videos. But I said in the video back in the day, actually that one might be, I might have taken that one off because it had too much like personal info on my account. But I said I think Bitcoin, when Bitcoin was 6,000, I was talking, I would talk to some like true believers and like, oh no, this is the bottom. I'm like, bro, I believe Bitcoin's going to 3,000 before it goes to 10,000. And he just looked at me like I was the dumbest person in the world. And it did. But I didn't, I could have been wrong, but he 100% believed that there's no way that it could go lower. 100%. There's people out now, right now, I don't know if that's true, but they 100% believe that Bitcoin can't go to 10,000. Bitcoin went from 20,000 to 3,000. You think it can't go from 60,000 to 10,000? Of course it can. So could it go to like 5 or 3,000? Now, to be honest with you, I don't think it's going to go. But it can. Trends are meant to be broken. Bitcoin has never broke below the previous all-time high. So historically, Bitcoin shouldn't dip below by like that 19,000 high from 2018, but it can happen. I think it's unlikely to happen because eventually the buyers will come in and say, this is too cheap. I got to buy it. Eventually, the market will find a bottom and buyers will start buying it back up. It might be slow, but eventually we're going to get there. And then eventually we will see new all-time highs. So is this a bottom? I don't know, but it's definitely a time to be dipping your toes in the water. MLG is always coming in with the alpha. Michael Sailor bought Jewel, everyone. Load the boat, back up the truck. Volume is coming. And a nuke could end this charade. We can only hope, everyone. We can only hope. Crypto doesn't make sense. It could just pump out of the blue for no... Yeah, that's true too. But it's not going to... We're not getting no 10K candles right now. Elon Musk, no one's pumping Bitcoin like 10K. No one's pumping crypto right now like any crazy amount. Like there's nothing happening in crypto until this changes. And this is ugly shit. NASDAQ down 354 points, guys. That is freaking... NASDAQ's down 1,000 points now in the last 2 trading days. That is ugly. Look at that. Look at that. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is a gap, I think, in Bitcoin from the futures. That's a positive sign. But in the last 1, 2, 3, 5 days, the market's down 20%. The market's down a bear market in the last 5 days, let alone in the last 4 months. It is down it's down a bear market in the last 4 days. I mean, we're definitely in the definition of a bear market. We're at 26%, 19% of that in the last 4 days. Dead cat right here. It was a dead cat bounce. Hit the ledge, dead cat bounce, and then down. Are we going all the way down? What percent is that? Not out of the question. No, I don't think that's going to happen. We might come down and touch this like 200. We got the death cross coming right here. Like, we haven't even seen a death cross yet. Oof, this could get a lot uglier, guys. T-Top sold 2 ounces of his gold. Nice. I think it is a better investment. He's getting old. I wish I was 36 and getting tired of bling bling. Yeah, bro, you're learning early. You're learning about 4 or 5 years ahead of me. When I was your age, I was still spending 80 hours a week playing World of Warcraft, making like $7 an hour. Let's see. I'm kidding. I was making like maybe $15 an hour. Nah, I was pushing the 20s or 30s by then. I was finally starting to pull my head out of my ass. Is crypto a bubble? I don't think so. I mean, the whole market's... I don't think it's a bubble. It's not a .com bubble. Not by no means. Oh, those were weeks. All right. I was looking at weeks, not days. So I had that way wrong, guys. Calm down. No one called me out on that. You just teaching everything that comes out of my mouth like gospel, not questioning me. We had that on the weekly. So that's 5 weeks of being down 20%. Ugly. But the last few days, let's look at that. It's still freaking bad. We're on our 3rd day and we're down like 8%. There's nothing. I guess Wednesday. We need Wednesday to save us. If inflation's slowing down, I would wait till Wednesday. If inflation, we need a big slowdown on inflation. At least it's not continuing to get worse. They'll probably then. But if those numbers come out and they say it's not getting worse, everyone will just claim that they're lying about it. So, but I don't think it's a bubble. It could be. It's not out of the question, but for it to be a bubble, it's not a bubble yet. I honestly do think it's going to be more of a, like, it will maybe continue to go down and find a baseline and then kind of normalize, but I think it could take a while. I don't think we're going to see new all-time highs anytime soon. And if we do bounce and go to the moon again, then we're definitely in bubble territory where I think the next one's just going to be god awful. I would definitely be looking to take profits off the board at that point. But this was already an insane, like when you look at this is just, there's the .com bubble. Look how ugly that was. That looked like a Bitcoin right there. We've talked about this a lot lately. I mean, that took 10 years being down 80%. 85%, finally getting back to even, then another 60% dip. So that was a good 10 years of hell, a good decade of hell. Do you think that can't happen to us again after just printing more money than ever in the history of the world? Do you think we could not have another 10 years of bad times? Paying the piper? A lot of people always said we're going to have to pay the piper for what we've done. Is that time come already? Is that time really going to? No one knows. It's speculation one way or the other. What I do know, and this will never change, it's easy. Don't overextend yourself. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Make a good living and invest disposable income. Invest disposable income that it doesn't bother you. Does it suck that I'm down $500,000? I'm not doing cartwheels, but I'm also like, my life. The only difference is I was in a better mood because I was up a lot. Now I'm not in as great a mood because I'm down up from what I was. But other than that, my life hasn't changed at all. I still go to Costco on Saturday. I still make my bean bowls every day. I still put food on the table. I still pay mortgage. I don't have, you know what I'm saying? Like, my life has not changed other than like basically fantasy money. Fantasy money. If you can do it like that, you can't lose. You can't lose, right? And you hold and you hold and you hold, and eventually you keep doing it and you keep doing it. Eventually, 20, 30 years down the road, the earlier you start, you don't got shit to worry about when you're fire. That's how fire works. When you hit 50, 60, you should be living on large stacks. Now, if you're trying to go for the overnight get rich quick schemes like retro, rich overnight, that's how you get your face melted. The worst thing that can happen to you is you hit a grand slam on your first big risk play. And then you're king of the world and you keep doing it and you keep doing it. You're not going to hit high risk plays. You know what I'm saying? Over and over and over. You're going to lose. It's like what is that method on roulette? I forget what they call it. You bet, you lose, you double it. You bet, you lose, you're eventually going to get your initial investment back, right? But true story, guys. I was the smartest person on the planet. I was in college. We went to Reno, me and a couple other frat brothers. I was king shit because I did this a few months ago when I went up there with my girlfriend, and I made like $50 doing this real quick. But then she wanted to go do something, so I stopped. But I just doubled down, right? I bet $5. If I lost, I put 10. If I lost, I put 20. If I lost, I put 40. I'd make $5, and I hit like I was on a bit of a streak. I took my I took my Pell Grant, my Cal Grant up there, government money to pay for my, living expenses. I was bragging to my frat bros about how I was going to make so much money. I lost my entire Cal Grant, and then I had to sell my mountain bike, my like $1,000 mountain bike at a deep discount just to get by. It's hard out there for a pimp, dude. That's what happens when you just YOLO into a high risk place. You might get lucky once. You might hear about that one guy that turned, he YOLO'd, right? He YOLO'd 50,000 into Doge because he has a little bit of brain slowness, but he got lucky. It happens, right? That's what keeps the story alive. Anyway, it is 8:00. Man, I am kind of sad. I want to continue to talk. Let's see. Now's the time for the government to come and FUD the space like hell. Nah, bro, I don't think so. They want that tax money. Wednesday, the American God's main lead. I don't know what that means. In 2017, a lot of VR coins. Yep. Now this is the time for the metaverse to buy. Yep. I will keep buying BTC and eat. Yep. That's smart. And it's not too good for your health. Excuse me. Maybe switch to growing your own vegetables. Some quinoa. And you can get a big bag of like black beans. Pretty cheap. A lot healthier for you. A lot of MSG in those. Unless I'm thinking like, instant noodles, bro. No, come on. Let's do a little bit better. Oh, the martingale strategy. Exactly. Thank you, Bill. Yellow. All right, everyone. I'll be back 6:30 a.m. PST. Be there or you're in F and Square. Love you all.